The Galactic Council chamber fell into stunned silence as Ambassador Akim finished presenting humanity's military doctrine. Representatives from a dozen starfaring civilizations sat frozen, their various appendages, tentacles, and sensory organs all focused on the young human woman who had just shattered their understanding of warfare. "You're telling us," wheezed the Zalathi delegate through his breathing tubes, "that humans don't engage in traditional combat?" Akim's lips curved into what other species had learned to recognize as a dangerous expression, a human smile. "That's correct, Counselor. We learned long ago that prolonged warfare is inefficient." Behind her, Captain Liu Chen stood at parade rest, his scarred face impassive. He'd been included in the delegation as a living example of humanity's military philosophy. The Vraxian ambassador's compound eyes fixed on him nervously. "But the Korvax Empire," the Vraxian began, "lasted exactly 72 hours after they declared war on our colonies." Akim interrupted smoothly. "Would you like me to explain why?" The council members exchanged worried glances through their various visual organs. The Korvax Empire had ruled 3 star systems with an iron fist for centuries. Then they'd made the mistake of attacking a human mining operation. "Please," the council's eldest member, a crystalline Illuminari, chimed melodiously. "We must understand." Akim nodded to Leo, who stepped forward and activated a holographic display. "The Korvax believed in honorable warfare," he began, his voice carrying the weight of experience. "Fleet formations, declarations of intent, rules of engagement. They sent us a formal challenge according to their traditions. The hologram showed the massive Korvax armada in perfect formation, broadcasting their demands. And your response?" asked the Zalathi. "We ignored their challenge," Leo said flatly. "While they waited for our fleet to meet them in glorious battle, our stealth ships were already in their home system." The display shifted, showing small, unremarkable human vessels deploying something near the Korvax homeworld sun. "Stellar manipulation," gasped the Tellurian representative, her feathers ruffling in alarm. "You didn't—" "We gave their civilian population 48 hours to evacuate," Akim interjected. "More than they gave our miners. When their fleet returned to investigate, they found their sun's output increased by 12%. Just enough to begin breaking down their planet's atmosphere. Their emperor surrendered immediately," Leo added. "We reversed the process, helped with evacuation efforts, and established a protection treaty. They're quite peaceful now." The chamber erupted in shocked murmurs. The Vraxian ambassador slammed a chitinous limb on his desk. "This is barbarism." "Where is the honor in such tactics?" Akim's expression hardened. "Honor? Tell me, Ambassador. Where was the honor when the Korvax slaughtered 300 human miners? Where was the honor in their slave pits and torture chambers?" She gestured to Leo. "Captain Chen lost his entire family to a Thraxian raid when he was 7. The Thraxians believed in honorable warfare too. They'd attack, we'd defend, they'd retreat, and the cycle would continue. How many would die in such endless conflicts?" "So you committed genocide against the Thraxians?" the Illuminari asked, her crystalline form dimming with distress. Leo actually laughed, a sound that made several delegates flinch. "No. We destroyed their military capability in one night. Every shipyard, every weapon factory, every military installation, gone. Then we helped them rebuild as a peaceful civilization. They're our trading partners now." "You see," Akim continued, beginning to pace, "humans learned something during our species' adolescence. War itself is the enemy, not the people we fight. Every day a war continues, innocents die. So when forced to fight, we don't engage in war. We end it. Immediately. Overwhelmingly. Finally." "But surely negotiation," the Zalathi delegate began. "We always try diplomacy first," Akim assured him. "But when an aggressor refuses peace, when they threaten innocent lives, we don't play their games. We don't follow their rules. We remove their ability to wage war entirely." The Tellurian representative spread her wings nervously. "And if someone declared war on humanity itself?" Leo and Akim exchanged a look. This time Leo's smile was genuinely warm. "No one's been that stupid in 50 years. Word gets around." "The last species that tried," Akim said quietly. "The Nexari Collective doesn't exist anymore. Not because we destroyed them, but because we dismantled their entire governmental system in 6 days, freed their subjugated populations, and helped them establish democratic governments. The Nexari Leadership Council is still serving life sentences for war crimes. The chamber fell silent again. Finally, the Illuminati spoke. We called this meeting because 3 council members are considering military action against human expansion. I believe they should reconsider. Humanity seeks peace, Akeem said firmly. We want to trade, explore, and grow alongside our galactic neighbors. But make no mistake, we are not warriors. Warriors fight wars. We are something far more dangerous. And what is that? Whispered the Vraxian. Leo answered, his scarred face serious. We're engineers. And we've engineered the end of war itself, one overwhelming victory at a time. As the council adjourned, no member missed the profound truth in the humans' message. Humanity didn't fight wars because wars took time, cost lives, and solved nothing. When forced to violence, they simply removed their enemy's ability to ever threaten anyone again. The vote to approve humanity's continued expansion passed unanimously. After all, no one wanted to discover what engineers who had mastered stellar manipulation might create if truly threatened. The humans' mercy, it seemed, was as overwhelming as their violence and infinitely preferable to test.